the United States does not have the natural climate or growing conditions needed to produce the amounts of coffee Americans consume every day. 99% of the coffee in this country comes from another country. Until President Trump took office, Americans had never paid broad tariffs on coffee imports. But now this president has decided to recklessly impose these blanket tariffs on our top sources for coffee, Brazil at 50%, and other main coffee producers like Vietnam, Indonesia, Colombia, Ethiopia are being tariffed outrageous rates. Now, I don't need to tell you what that's meant for Americans, because we've all felt it every single day. I'm hearing from my coffee roasters and wholesalers in Nevada who have been forced to raise their prices to keep up with these tariffs. That is filtering down to local coffee shops, our small businesses, that are in turn having to raise their prices on consumers. The price of a cup of coffee has skyrocketed nearly 40% since last year. 40%. This is happening all over the country. And it's not just businesses where coffee is their main product. Restaurants that serve breakfast are being impacted as well. This is what these irresponsible tariffs have done to Americans, because, as I've said, tariffs are taxes. Now, I know that responsible, targeted tariffs on our adversaries can be good for American workers and our national security. There's a smart way to do this, however. Taxing our coffee and raising prices for Americans isn't it. The bipartisan bicameral bill Senator Paul and I introduced would bring coffee tariffs back to the level they were at before President Trump took office, 0%. The Senate has already passed legislation supported by both Democrats and Republicans to repeal President Trump's tariffs on Canada and Brazil, as well as his global tariffs on the rest of our trading partners. So the no coffee tax is equally important to the American public. Prices are already too high in this country. Getting rid of this unnecessary coffee tax will make Americans' lives and their mornings just a little bit easier.